After living through a global pandemic, we can use a little more laughter in our lives, and Happier Valley Comedy is looking to bring the joy back to Western Mass as they expand their operation in Hadley. The organization will now include the space next door to them to be appropriately called the Next Door Lounge, which officially opens on October 30th. I spoke with Happier Valley Comedy President Pamela Victor to hear more about the expansion, the programs Happier Valley offers, and how the organization fosters community through connection and laughter.
So the next door space, the lounge is going to be our box office. So when you come, it will open at 5 o'clock. Our shows start at 7. So if you wanted to come in, get a ticket, and especially order in dinner or bring in dinner, so you can hang out there for a couple hours before the show. We have a game area. You can play some games. We have this lovely living room area where you can hang out on comfy chairs. Then everybody will go next door on a Saturday night, see the show, be wildly entertained. And then they're invited to come back next door if they'd like, for more drinks, more fun. And then our after show, our community supported show, which is called More Improv, More Better at 9 p.m. is going to take place at our small cabaret theater in the Next Door Lounge.
Pam, your mission to bring more laughter, joy, and ease to Western Massachusetts has always been what's really driven your business. You will be doing exactly that through the expansion with the Next Door Lounge. Why was now the perfect time for Happier Valley Comedy to grow?
That's hilarious. It wasn't the perfect time. It was a terrible time, but we got the perfect opportunity. I mean, really, I'm in a small arts nonprofit in Western Massachusetts. Nothing has gone perfectly in the last couple years. As we say in improv, you can't choose the scene that you're in, you just play the scene that you're in. And this is the scene we're in. We had this great opportunity to expand next door to take on the former tap room. And we took it because it's been part of our vision. At Happier Valley Comedy, my business partner, Scott Braidman, and I always have wanted to have a space where people can convene. Connection and community are really important core values to us.
You mentioned that this was an experimental decision, and I want to talk about that a little, because for the next 20 months, you will be exploring how to make this new venture a success. And it's not the first time that you have taken this give it a shot approach to a business opportunity. In fact, it's how your career started in comedy. Why do you take this improv approach to new opportunities? And what do you hope comes out of the next 20 months at the Next Door Lounge?
To misuse Ted Lasso, a line from Ted Lasso, improv is life. I'm an improviser in my very core. And I use improvisation to approach my professional and my personal life. And so this is what's happening. We're going to do an experiment. I don't know how it's going to go. We have this opportunity. So I started my company with the Can I Make a Living Doing What I Love experiment. I gave myself 1 year to see if I could make a living through improvisation in Western Massachusetts, which seemed impossible at the time, and then ended up working out pretty well. So this we're calling the experiment next door, because that's what the lounge is called, the Next Door Lounge. And so we're doing the experiment next door. We're giving ourselves 20 months to see if it is financially viable.
Now, Happier Valley Comedy is more than just improv shows. You've been around for a little while in the community, offering a variety of resources and programming. What are the different divisions that Happier Valley has to offer?
So there are 3 main branches to the company. Like you said, as of October 30th, we're going to start back up our shows every single Saturday night. So we have a different improv show every Saturday night. And then another branch is a full multi-level comedy school where we have a full curriculum of improv classes, from I'm terrified and I just want to dip my toe in the water to I'm ready to get me on the stage, coach. I'm ready. And most of our students take improv because they say it's cheaper than therapy. It's just fun. It's community. It's a way for adults to play together. It's a beautiful connection opportunity. We also have a storytelling-based stand-up classes as well. And then the third branch is the professional development and workplace wellness and well-being program, where I'm not teaching improv per se, but I'm using the tenets of improvisation and improv training exercises to facilitate growth in professional development, like communication, collaboration, innovative thinking. And then we have our new branch, which is wellness and well-being. So it's all about building self-care and resilience habits.
I love that because it's taking improv to another level that I didn't even think it could go. And I know that one of your commitments as an organization is to use improvisation as a tool to amplify a person's voice. Yes. In what ways is improv effective in empowering an individual, and how can it change somebody's life?
So improvisation is fantastic for building community, for building connections between people. But then also improvisation offers this blueprint for life that is so useful. We practice making each other look good. We practice being of service to each other, and we practice using our authentic voices, which I think in business and our personal lives is the most powerful tool that each one of us has.
Are there any current classes or events that are happening that the community can partake in?
Actually, there are. On October 30th in the evening, we have our show, but at 1 p.m., we still have some space open in our workshop. It's a 2-hour workshop called Improv for Scaredy Cats. It's a great way to try out improvisation in a really accepting setting and get some idea of the stuff we're doing. And if you dig it, well, registration is open for our weekly classes. We are now offering 2 Joy and Ease of Improv 1. So that's my weekly Improv 1 class. And then I think there's still space in the stand-up storytelling class too. So either way, you can get a space in there.